Hello everyone, Shintobean here playing some more Warhammer Combat cards, and if you were playing the game this weekend, you may have been confused by a big change that occurred in the gameplay with no announcement. It was just completely out of the blue, and it is a change in the way that certain traits trigger, the timing in which they trigger, and it affects three traits that I'm aware of, and they are Scout, Outflank, and medicae. Medicae is the most important one. So in the past, these traits activated immediately after the card was deployed, but now that is no longer the case. They instead trigger with the same timing that things like Precision Shot, Furious Charge do, which is at the start of the turn after they are deployed. The wording is still the old wording, so it is no longer accurate. But it affects medicae the most because now you can deploy a medicae card first when there's nothing else on the field, but it will wait until everything else is deployed before healing everything. So the AI does tend to deploy medicae things first, completely wasting the effect, but that will no longer be the case. The AI can now reap the full benefits of medicae. The Scout interaction actually is pretty important, mainly with Boss Zagstruck, and also to a lesser extent with the Necron Warlord's Imhotep and the Corpse Lord, because in the past you could deploy it and it would immediately make an attack after the trait triggered, but now it will wait until the start of the turn. Outflank is also affected, but it's not that big of a difference, I don't think. So we'll go ahead and play a game here with Zagstruck. I've just filled the deck with lots of Scout, Outflank, and medicae, and we'll see what it looks like. And I'm probably not going to play through the entire match, but just kind of show you just the difference in the way that the traits work. And it would have been nice if they had made an announcement beforehand. It sounds like the developers will release a blog post after the fact, just explaining this change. So we'll go ahead and deploy the Death Killer Wartrike. So in the past, this actually would have activated, because there was nothing on the field, it would have actually used the trait. But now, as you can see, it's going to wait. Same with this Storm Boy Knob. He would have attacked immediately, hitting that Scout, but that's not happening. And then the Tech Marine also would have healed immediately as well. Actually, yeah, no, we'll just go with the medicae. We do want to get some healing in here. So again, that would heal before the next card deploys, but actually, Watch Captain Artemis is a little bit better against medicae now, because you can no longer heal units before they take damage from his special rule. You can see there I actually knocked out the Scout, though, before the medicae could go off. So you can still time that in a way. Like if you deploy things with Furious Charge and stuff first, you can potentially even kill like something before it gets a chance to heal. Zagstruck's special rule, if you go with the Psychic option, it still functions as normal, so he, just attacks, gets a free attack in with his melee units, as you can see. So we'll just maybe play another round or two and see if we can get anything else to trigger here. Things like Inspiring Presence still trigger immediately. Same with like Psychic Link and Fear, Berserk, Shield. Those things all trigger immediately when the card is deployed. Taunt as well. So you can still deploy a Taunt card first, and it will absorb all the damage from like all enemy Furious Charges and all that stuff. And I guess I'm just trying to think of the reasoning behind it, like the logical reasoning. And I guess things like Inspiring Presence, those are like characteristics of that card. So like when the card enters the field, its presence is immediately known, whereas things like, Scout or medicae, they are actions that require a little more time to set up. So like the healer, for example, he has to, do a little bit of preparation before he heals everyone else. Or like the Scout has to, actually take the time to scout out the enemy position. The thing with Outflank has to set up the outflanking maneuver. At least that's the way I'm rationalizing it in my head. We'll deploy another Scout, an Outflank here. And again, that would have gone off immediately, but it is waiting till the start of the turn. Just like the Warp Surge. They do still activate in the order they were deployed. So as you can see there, my Outflank triggered before the enemy Warp Surge from Tigurius there. And we're just we'll just play one more round after this. And I think a few guys are about to die here. I'm not actually... This is not a very good Zagstruck deck, just FYI. Do not use this. Here's an interaction, though. Let's try Scout. We'll see if we can knock out the guy with the... what's his name? See if we can knock out Njal Stormcaller with the Scout before... It should trigger before the Psychic Link goes up. We'll deploy a Taunt here as well. Looks like their target acquired will fizzle. So yeah, again, they go in order. So the Scout goes off first, and then followed by the target acquired, and then the outflank, and then the other Scout. But as you can see there, the Taunt was the thing that triggered first immediately after the card was deployed. So I think, yeah, this game actually we got a pretty good idea of how the traits now function. Zagstruck himself also has Scout, so he will wait until everything is deployed before attacking. Shield deploys immediately, as you can see. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and quit here. This is casual mode, so it doesn't matter if I lose. And we're going to play... I'm just going to show you one more little thing that you can do with medicae specifically. So I'm going to run a Necron deck. Necrons do have, I think, the most medicae units of any faction. Alright, so here we've got Imhotep, the Stormlord, who, by the way, he has Barrage in addition to Inspiring Presence now. He's still not that amazing, I don't think. Like, the first time I played as him, I actually lost the match, despite his secondary trait. But things that combo with him that are affected differently now, the Tomb Blade, which has Scout, there's this guy, Enrakir the Traveler also has Scout, so in the past those, of course, would have deployed immediately, or the trait would have triggered immediately, zapping an enemy for 20 damage, but now you do have to wait till the start of the turn before that occurs. But with medicae, we've got 3 medicae units in here, and they do have a 4th one you could put in as well. So now you could put all 3 of those medicae cards down in the same turn, and they would all be able to heal each other, which is what I want to try here. Hopefully we'll get one in the starting hand. But yeah, so in the past you would not have ever wanted to put like 3 medicae cards in a deck, because the odds of one of them not healing fully were pretty high. Still perhaps not the greatest idea, but yeah. Again, AI just deploying that medicae first. I guess with 6 bodyguards, there's still a chance that you will not get the medicae. As you can see here, it did not occur. But we'll just put this guy down, and we'll see how the Scout, again, just like it did with Zagstruck, does not deploy immediately. That's a whole lot of medicae on the field, though. And they will trigger in the turn that they were deployed. And yeah, in the case of the AI, it's huge. I mean, look how much that Dreadnought just got healed. So the AI is actually going to be a little bit more challenging to defeat if they are running a lot of medicae. And I'm assuming, with this change, players are actually going to be running more medicae units. So that is something to be aware of. And I may be forgetting some other, I don't know, there may be some other interaction with the trait and Warlord that I'm forgetting. So if you can think of anything, please let me know in the comments. We'll see if Imhotep can stand up to these guys. I highly doubt it. But again, just to show you, we'll put down the medicae first. It doesn't heal yet. And then Imhotep. So actually, yeah, you can use that to kind of guarantee that your Warlord gets healed, which is kind of nice. Won't happen in every situation, but... Alright, yeah, we're definitely gonna die. Again, this is not like the ideal deck. I'm just showcasing the traits here. There's a big barrage from Imhotep, though. Lots of damage. Actually managed to take down the Cyberwolf. Grandmaster Voldus is about to deploy, and man, he's gonna deal a lot of damage with these guys. Got the Psychic Link, Inspiring Presence, double Psionic Blast, with the bodyguards being buffed by his special rule. It's so much damage. And, as always, Necrons are pretty weak against Psychics, so... Oh, they actually went with the charged up melee attack to finish the game. Again, this is casual, so I don't care about losing. So yeah, let me know what you think of this change, if you think it's better that these traits now trigger at the start of the turn instead of immediately. If you have any questions, feel free to ask, but thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.